Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila's felonious secret, Finn's new path to captivity for birth mom. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that John Finn Finnegan will surely do some sulking when it comes to Steffy Forrester's decision to leave city with the kiddies. Although Finn understands why Steffy made that choice, that doesn't make living without his family any easier. Finn will work redundant shifts at the sanitarium and try to stay busier than usual, but that won't fill the void in his heart. Until Finn can bring Steffy, Hayes, Forrester, Finnegan, and Kelly Spencer home, he'll be stuck in misery. That'll ultimately motivate Finn to nail down a plan against Sheila Carter. Finn needs a way to get relief of Sheila, so he'll have to figure out how exactly to achieve that. Of course, Finn could take a runner out of Bill Spencer's playbook and move forward with a new sting operation. Bill admitted he pulled strings and cut corners, so that eventually made his own FBI trap a total bomb. Maybe Finn could do effects by the book this time and make sure everything's legal for an undercover charge. B&B suckers will recall that Sheila formerly offered Deacon Sharp a ton of plutocrat, but she refused to partake where she got it. Sheila easily attained that plutocrat immorally, so perhaps she's connected to some other felonious exertion that she could go down for. There's a chance Sheila's mysterious donator has mob ties, so perhaps this could be a path to putting her back in captivity. Finn could fluently pretend he's cling with Sheila and get her to confess to commodity, but he'd have to be careful. Since Finn has proven he can be vulnerable to his birth mama, it'd be parlous to let Sheila get so near. The last thing Finn needs to do is truly connect with Sheila, but he might have to fake it if he hopes to shoot her back to the slammer forly and for all. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Finn will make some updates to his strategy as this plot heats up, so stick with us for news on his plot. Sheila overhears Liam kissed Steffy doubly, runs back to Finn with news. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that an amazing occasion could fall right into Sheila Carter's stage. Sheila will come decreasingly determined to connect with John Finn Finnegan, but she'll also know she could use some help to make that be. Of course, Sheila is apprehensive of Steffy Forrester's bond with Liam Spencer, so she could use a way to remind Finn of Steffy's link to her partner. Sheila feels like breaking up Finn and Steffy for good could be the key to forming her own bond with Finn, so she's married to destroying his marriage and pushing Steffy back in Liam's direction. Steffy is in Europe at the moment, which will surely be great news as far as Sheila's concerned. That said, Sheila will realize the distance won't be enough to truly shatter the bond between Finn and Steffy, which is what she wants to do. That brings us to some interesting B&B spoilers for the week of September 25 to 29. There'll be a situation where someone eavesdrops on a stunning secret, so what if Sheila learns Liam intimately kissed Steffy doubly? Finn knows Liam wants Steffy back, but Steffy's tried to frame it as fully one-sided. To be fair, Steffy didn't feel veritably in the Liam's stolen smooches, but she still let them be, first in Rome and also at the Precipice house upon their return home. Liam also gave Steffy a rather intimate impertinence kiss at the Forrester manse during one of his romantic pleas, so this Joe's been crossing boundaries like crazy. Still, it's those two lip cinches that Sheila might latch onto as the ticket to blowing up Finn and Steffy's love presto. Liam ran to Steffy with the videotape of Finn embracing Sheila, but he may be the bone who gets exposed soon enough. Sheila might record Liam's discussion with Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, at Il Giardino, and let Finn hear them agitating those libelous kisses. Also again, Sheila might simply tell Finn what she potentially eavesdropped and suggest he can ask Liam if he doesn't believe her. Knowing Liam wants a sin resolve as important as she does, Sheila might presume Liam will admit to kissing Steffy in Italy and back in Los Angeles latterly. Since Steffy didn't tell Finn about either of those lip cinches, Finn may come indeed more insecure about his marriage. With Steffy down and keeping secrets about her partner, Finn may sweat that Steffy's fated to end up back with Liam rather of him. Whatever the case, Liam might get caught talking about his kisses with Steffy, so Sheila could score dirt to ruin Steffy and Finn's marriage indeed further. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Finn and Steffy's relationship could come more simulated this fall, so stick with us for updates on how Sheila will fit into all that. This is what's coming for Taylor Hayes. B&B spoilers reveal Taylor Hayes back on the scene soon, but without a man. Her expedients for reuniting with Ridge are over and her trial on being musketeers with Brooke blew up in her face. So what's going to come next for Leia's favorite shrink? Taylor's no longer MIA. Taylor made herself scarce after Ridge reunited with Brooke in Rome and left city for a while, but it was no way supposed to be for good. She demanded to clear her head and get down, and what better way to do that than to help people using her psychiatrist's touch? Still, that doesn't mean it should be all work and no play for Taylor. No further Ridge for decades. Taylor has fretted for Ridge Forrester as he has gone back and forth between her and Brooke. He indeed did it doubly in the last time. He left Brooke over Thomas's deception, nearly wedded Taylor, learned Brooke didn't call CPS, and ultimately ended up back with Brooke months laterally. It's time Taylor got down from all that gibberish and set up a man of her own. That's the most likely script for Taylor now that Brooke and Ridge are planning another Forrester living room marriage. Rather, she needs a front-burner story in which she takes a cue from Hope and falls for someone who loves her and only her. It's about time Taylor was allowed to shine down from the shadow of Ridge. Roman holiday Steffi allowed. It would be great to bring her mama to Rome to help her watch for her kitties while Steffi distances herself from Sheila. But perhaps Taylor will love it so much there that she'll decide to just stay and nurse her broken heart. She knows she has to get over Ridge, and what better place to do it than in the romantic megacity of love. Los Angeles can stay for now. Time to fight. Why try commodity new when you can just go with what you know? Fighting Brooke for Ridge has been Taylor's wheelhouse for utmost of her adult life, so why stop now? Sure, it was nice to be musketeers with Brooke for a while, but effects didn't work out because Ridge is supposedly just that appealing. However, why not just go for someone old, if Taylor stays in LA without someone new? Hope using Thomas. Liam Remian's The Endgame, the bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Hope Spencer is arguably manipulating Thomas Forrester while claiming to be outspoken with him. Revengeful souls in this edition of Los Angeles, California, may choose to believe that Thomas deserves no consideration, but he, like Hope, is sensitive. Perhaps Liam Spencer's fears about Thomas were right each on. It's presumptive to believe that Hope's mind is commodity Atkinson's character has had the topmost influence over for a while. Thomas returned from New York only happened because Caroline Spencer failed. That caused him to take Douglas Forrester back to Los Angeles, California. Bold and the beautiful spoilers highlights Thomas' return to LA included the casting of Atkinson and Samiri. Both actors have proven fabulous, with the rearmost Hope, Thomas' twist being relatively clever. After all the time that Thomas was hounding Hope, driving her up the adulatory wall with constant pressure, she has come to see him in a different daylight. Thomas' sincere pursuit of redemption was all Hope demanded to change her perception of him, or did she develop it? Placing Hope as Thomas' poet made her the center of his world. Now, after Liam demanded a divorce, Noel's character is trying to move on by using Thomas as an answer. Rebounding into marriage or disaster. Thomas' internal health problems haven't faded. They've been dealt with and are putatively contained. The jotting staff had Thomas distract himself with work. Doing that conducted his energy through the productive use of creative design gift. The bold and the beautiful spoilers Hope using Thomas. Liam Remian's The Endgame. Hope's performing gratefulness is real and her passions for him appear to be heightening. But her parents, Brooke Logan and Deacon Sharp, are concerned because Thomas' backstory is veritably complicated. Thomas Forrester drawn to New World for colorful reasons. Thomas has not enjoyed a serious relationship. His 2005 marriage to Gabriela Moreno and his 2019 marriage to Hope weren't grounded on collective love. Hope no way truly recompensed Thomas' passions until they were standing outside of the Coliseum in the scene TPTB showed to the followership as numerous times as Liam replayed it in his head. She followed that show of affection with a deeper connection in LA and has expressed her desire to maintain a romantic link. But the followership is wondering how Thomas reply if he achieves couple status with Hope or if they ultimately resolve on B&B.